Good morning to one and all present here. It is my pleasure to welcome Ms. Panchi, Founder and Managing Director, YESPANCHI Tech Services Private Limited, to this generic talk series. Let me welcome our Chairman, Vice Chairman, Principals, Deans, Head of the Departments of RMK Group of Institutions to this program. Let me take this opportunity to welcome the head of the department, Dr. N. Gangadharan, and the head of the department of Computer Science and Engineering, Dr. Rajin Pal, Associate Professor, who has helped us to host this event. I welcome all the faculty members and students of RMK Group of Institutions to this program. Now, let me take this opportunity to introduce the speaker, Ms. Panchi S. She is presently the founder and managing director of YESPANCHI Tech Services Private Limited. She is a chairperson of LCC Chennai District Tamil Nadu Women's Commission, managing trustee of Paris Charitable and Educational Trust, co-founder and director of M. Subbu Academy Private Limited, Independent Director NPST Limited, Independent Director Secure Cloud Technologies, Qualified Independent Director by Ministry of Corporate Affairs. So regarding her educational background, she has completed her BE in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Bharatidasan University, and she has secured 19th rank in the university level. She has been updating her knowledge in various domains. She had DOE ACCE at C level, which is equivalent to MTech Computer Science. She have completed her MBA in Banking and Finance from IGNO, and also have completed MSc Psychology from the University of Madras. Apart from the basic educational qualification, she had various certifications. To mention a few, she has certified information security auditor from ISACA USA, PG certificate in cyber law from IGNO, certified associate in Indian Institute of Banking from IIBF, function certification from Infosys, that is Finacle. She's an international quality auditor as per ISO 9001-2000. She had certificate on cyber insurance ISC2. She have various affiliations like member of ISACA USA, life member Cyber Security of India, mandatory online proficiency self-assessment test conducted by Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs for independent directors. She has presented at various seminars and made effective presentations with live discussions from participants among cyber professionals community. She has authored and published articles in various IT magazines. She presented herself in various media interviews on cybersecurity and information technology. And if we look back her career, she was from the banking domain, started her career in the banking domain. She has served as a chief manager in Indian Overseas Bank since October 2000 till April 2021. She was the branch head for the Secretariat branch in Chennai for 3 years. We all are aware that Secretariat branch is the most popular branch where customers were like bureaucrats and VVIPs of the state, such as Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, Ministers of the state, Chief Secretary, Principal Secretaries of the state. She has headed many new initiatives while she was in her bank. She architected various applications in technology such as Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, blockchain. She has contributed a lot to the banking sector and became an entrepreneur. She got various awards. To mention a few, Women Innovator of the Year 2023 award by Global Women Inventors and Innovators Network from UK. Winner FICCI Startup Stars Awards during the year 2022. Indian Achievers Award for Promising Startup for the year 2021. Professional of the Year Award 2021 by MSME India Forum. Women Business Leader of the Year 2021 by Women Entrepreneur India Magazine. Visionary Women Leader Award in the year 2022 by Microsoft, Reddington and Checkpoint. Government of India DIPP recognized startups she founded in the year 2021. To add all this, I'm so happy to mention she is my UG classmate. Really, we are fortunate to have you here now. And I thank you for accepting our invitation. Once again, welcoming you and handing over the session to Ms. Panchi. Thank you.
Thanks, Malar. I'm happy that I'm with you, and after a long time we are meeting. Thank you, guys. I'm so happy that on a Sunday morning in a college, and I heard that all the RMK group of institutions completely, you will be there now along with us for the next 1 hour or so. Maybe how we can schedule the session is, first for around 20 minutes, we will go through about what are the precautions we can take and how we can be cyber smart in the cyber world. That is one part. Then for the other next 20 minutes, we can discuss about some use cases which I have come across in my career and how we could have prevented it, or how we could have been acted in a still more efficient manner in order to prevent the frauds. Maybe in the last few minutes, you can ask some questions. And I suppose this is a YouTube live session. I have opened the YouTube link also in my another window. So if any questions, the students can please chat in the chat window. Then from there, we can take up the questions and we can continue. One minute, let me share my Word document alone so that I think, guys, you are able to see my window. Let me check once.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's now coming in YouTube also. See, the topic is cyber smart. Why, first of all, we have to be smart? And compared with whom we have to be smart? We all want to be smart, right? We nowadays, sometime few years back and all, whether we have to do hard work or smart work means everybody would prefer that we have to be hard workers. Morning 8 o'clock, how do we define hard work or smart work? For example, few years back, what would be a routine for an official or a professional life? Morning 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, it could be farmers or it could be some officials, anybody, they will leave for office for work, and then they will reach home by around 8 p.m. or so. Then they will have the routine in their office. Okay. This was considered to be hard work till few years back. Nowadays, how this younger generation people are working, at least from our IT side, most of us are doing remote jobs, right? Maybe not professionals like lecturers and all, you would be there present in college. But otherwise, all the students who are attending this, when you pass out, most of you will be on your remote jobs. And when you are in remote jobs also, the minimal time There, why do we go for smart? Why do we call it as smart work? It is work-life balance, for example. Here, whatever we have to complete or concentrate on the work which we are going to do, that has to be given divided attention, but at a lesser time. What do we mean by that? Suppose if we are doing any work for the whole time, concentrating only on that, then that will be hard work. But when you are doing a smart work with a shortcut or maybe using efficient mechanisms, you can be smart. Okay. Now coming to cyber world. One minute. Yes. Sorry, there was a break. Now let's consider now who are you? All of you are students. Now we can see the smartness, how we can be a smart student. After some time you will be an employee. After some time you will be an employer. Supposing that you are becoming an entrepreneur like me. Then after some time, you have to be a smart citizen always. After some time, what you will become? Smart senior citizen. See, as a student, what are the entities, technology entities which we are using today? All of you will be using your LMS, right? So, inside your LMS, suppose if your LMS is hacked, what do you think it can happen? Students, whether you can, how many of you are online? Can we see that somewhere? Professors, how many of them are online, or whether they can reply in chat in YouTube?
Ma'am, they can reply in chat, ma'am. YouTube.
Okay. I think there are only 6 watching, no? Okay, then maybe we can consolidate faster and finish. Yes. Suppose when you are having an LMS system, how do you feel it could be attacked? It could be through when you are sharing your password, or when you are giving your spyware or malware. We all know that all our systems are vulnerable for any cyber security hacking like spyware or malware. These also can attack your systems. So what we should do as a student, we should not share our passwords. Guys, students won't be participating, right? Professors.
Students, they didn't give any salutations, ma'am, but they will listen, ma'am.
Because I see only 3 or 4 watching now, then there is no point, no? When there is no interaction. Okay, maybe for another few minutes we can discuss. See, when you are as an employee, you have to consider whether your VPN is safe. What do you mean by VPN? We all will be logging in to our systems through hardened database, hardened laptops, right? What do you mean by hardened laptops? In your laptops, you should not be given access to USB drives or to any other uploading facility. These should not be there. So when you are an employee, these should be taken care. Or maybe you professors can interact. How to, in which orientation we should take this lecture.
Yes, ma'am. We are listening, ma'am. A student, it will be recorded in the YouTube. So students can later check your YouTube link and they can watch your sessions, ma'am. So at the end of the
And
session,
that may not be effective. No?
if any questions they want to ask, if professors want to ask, they can ask, ma'am.
No, but there are only 4 are watching, no? How they will ask questions.
Yes. Ma'am, you can go ahead with your, as per your plan, you can go ahead, ma'am. So
No,
questions.
when it is interactive only, we can
yeah. Those have doubt, they can
go along with this flow, no? Okay.
Please.
When you are as a student, as per your role, you have to take care of your cyber smartness. Suppose you are on your social media, you will be sharing your links, passwords, and all with everything with others. Then inside your mobile app itself, you will be getting some free links and all. Those things we should not click. We all of us know. So the whole evolution is, then when you suppose you imagine all of you will be team head or employer sometime or the other in your life, right? At that time, how will you protect your whole team? For example, let's consider that when somebody is entering your office also, you will be giving access card, right? If one person is using the access card and when the other person is also coming along with that, that itself has to be protected. So how can you enforce these mechanisms? Even though we are implementing anything, enforcement is not easy. So when you are an employer, these things maybe you have to consider. Then coming as a citizen, maybe when you are as a citizen, no, what we can discuss is BFSA segment. When you are into banking, all of us have bank accounts. When you are having banking, we all know what do you mean by two-factor authentication. Authenticating your transaction with another factor. What do you mean by another factor? First, you will be logging in with your password and user ID, right? Apart from this, you can give SMS OTP or email OTP also. Apart from this, we all know that 2FA devices are also there. Whenever you guys are playing games and all, you have authenticators nowadays, right? These can be used for authentication. Okay. Since you all are students, and I suppose that these are going to be seen by you after some time only, and I see that only around 4 of us are online. Maybe those 4 are our professors only. What I will do now is, we all know that we have information security, which is cyber security. Above this, we have cyber forensics. Suppose when an incident happens, what do you mean by incident? Incident, you mean fraud. If any fraud happens or when any incident happens, after that, you have to check how the real fraud has happened and how to secure the device, and evidence have to be created. This is a new division, which is cyber forensics. What you guys can do is, maybe from IT security, you can choose IT security field. In IT security also, we all know that you have offensive and defensive security. That is your red teaming and blue teaming. You can either choose your career in these lines, or you can go to cyber forensics area also. Professors, maybe some of you can ask some questions and I can
Yes, ma'am.
orient it through this.
I got one message from one of my faculty member. She is asking about what is meant by offensive and defensive.
Yes.
Because we are new to this cyber forensics.
See, we all have IT systems. In this complete arena, what do you mean by IT systems? We all have assets. Assets could be any asset, starting from your mouse to your risk management system or your network systems, everything. How will you protect these assets? Either you can build your security systems in a tighter manner and be defensive. This is your blue teaming. Or when it gets attacked or affected, then you can protect your systems. See, we all know about hacking, right? We can do ethical hacking or VAPT. VAPT means vulnerability and penetration testing. When will you do VAPT? Before implementation of any system or after implementation of system, just to check whether you have any vulnerabilities in there. Then when you talk about ethical hacking, before the fraudster finds out the system itself, finds out the vulnerabilities itself, you can find out and fix those bugs. Then this is ethical hacking.
Ma'am, is ethical hacking is preventive measure or I mean prevention is better than cure? So,
Prevention is better than cure. That is one thing.
okay.
Even though we build all these systems, where do we start our cyber security in our software life cycle? During the requirements itself, we have to start. When you build any software system, during the functional requirements itself, you should include cyber security. Okay.
Okay.
But why, guys, you are not able to bring any students, huh?
They will listen, ma'am, in the YouTube, and it will be, this link will be send to the WhatsApp also.
But that won't be effective, no? Then you are also wasting time of experts, no? When there is an audience, then only we can. This cannot be one-way talk, right?
Very interesting, ma'am. I'm very much eager to listen to your speech and few of your faculty members also.
Maybe no, sometime you can bring your teams also,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then we can have an interactive discussion sometime later.
Yes, ma'am. We also have a plan, ma'am.
Like that you plan.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, guys. Anything else you would like to discuss?
Ma'am, can you go ahead with this one on banking, your case studies, ma'am? We are very eager to listen to your case studies.
See,
In banking.
for example, maybe one or two case studies I'll discuss. Once suddenly we received a call saying that not in the bank, in one of the systems, I used to work with our bank. Along with that, I used to assist police department or enforcement directorate or any other law enforcement agencies for solving their some of their cases also. Apart from that, for few corporates also. Suddenly, what happened? One corporate, they got a call saying that the system is hacked and they want the ransom. So
Okay.
what we did, we went into the dark web. We found the bugs which were exposed and how the data are exposed. Then accordingly, we first fixed our systems. After fixing the systems, then we could trace the fraudster. And we found that the fraudster was in Delhi. Then along with the police authorities, we could catch him. Along with that, we were able to fix our systems also. This was one thing. And then there were so many Flipkart frauds or Amazon frauds, which we will be getting intimation. And before the goods were delivered or dispatched itself, we could trace them and hold them back.
Ma'am, one thing is that in one of my, if in Amazon, I ordered a few things, but my number and those products were given to the third party vendor, and they are calling me from Uttar Pradesh or some Madhya Pradesh, something like that. People are talking and they want to deliver that same product with low price.
I could not get it. What they did for you?
Yeah, I ordered few things in Flipkart few years back. I mean, 4 to 5 years back.
Okay.
Electronic laptops for kids. The same product, some people from other states, they called me and they told that this product you can avail for the low cost or something like that. And my number is also known to them. So it's happening. It's happened between any middleman or something like that. I also filed a case, but it's not yet turned up.
See, for filing all our cases, nowadays we all know that government has made it in such a beautiful manner that either you can call 1930 and make the complaint, or cybercrime.gov.in.
Okay.
Is the website, and you can launch it. That will directly land in your nearest police station.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, one student, she asked me about.
I'm able to see the questions now.
What are the tools involved, ma'am?
See, 1 minute. What are the legal consequences of clicking on or downloading pirated software or media? See, in this whole world, nothing is free. That we have to remember. 1 minute. See, guys, whenever, if anything is free, there will be a hidden Trojanware or some other thing which will take all your data. And remember, in our none of our systems or our data, rather I would say, none of our data are safe. This is the mantra which we have to remember, and then we have to, 1 minute, another ma'am sent. So none of our data are safe. So what we have to remember always is never ever download any pirated software or media. See, whether just imagine this and compare with our normal world thing. If we are buying any dress or if we are buying anything for our home, will we take it from somebody else's home and then keep it? Definitely we will not, right? If we keep it, that is illegal. And here what the question is, what are the legal consequences of clicking or on downloading pirated software or media? Suppose as an organization, as a college, if you are going to use any organization or any corporate, if we are going to use Microsoft licenses or Oracle licenses or anything, we can be sued and we can be levied penalty by the corporate. So legal consequences are very bad when it comes to a corporate. When it comes to an individual, till you are caught, there are no consequences. Suppose if the pirated software is being seen or tracked by Microsoft. Usually nowadays what happens, if everybody are using Microsoft only, Word or MS Office, Word browsing software. These things only we use as free softwares. If it is this, then for the individuals, the damage is less. That is, the legal consequences are less. Whereas if it is corporate, it's huge. And then this is the next question. What is ransomware? See, if somebody wants to take some of your data and then they are going to infect your system, or it could be some asking of ransom also. This is ransomware and malware or implanting of infectious code into your system. Then the next question is it risky to use public Wi-Fi for online banking? Here I would like to tell you one thing. Using public Wi-Fi for banking is definitely risky. That is one part of the whole game. But sometimes what we used to do when we are using internet banking, the same internet banking, if you are using from your mobile, please do not use it. How you guys will be using, either you can use mobile banking to do your mobile banking transactions, or use your laptop to use internet banking, but never use your mobile for your using internet banking. 1 minute. Okay, so now I see a next question. Ma'am, can you tell about phishing emails? See, phishing emails, we all know that whatever we see is not true as we see. Everything is deceptive. But how, at least for banking or important transactions, what we have to do is, there will be something called as your routine, right? What you will be doing in a routine manner. Suppose if your banking is HDFC or if it is ICICI, how you will get your mails, that format and all you could have known. When it is differing from the routine practice, then you have to be cautious. So here you have to be just smart enough to use your common sense when this phishing mail and all comes. And nowadays, phishing mail scams are becoming very, very lesser. The awareness is more. We are also not clicking anything, but your ransomwares and digital arrests are only more. 1 minute, there is a next question. Ma'am, as part of your cyber security project, we are asked to we are tasked with simulating a ransomware scenario or on a self-hosted web server to evaluate its security procedure. What types of vulnerabilities? See, Dagupati, your question is a very nice one. I'm really enjoying that. As students, I don't know whether you guys are aware of OWASP standards. For this project, what you do is, OWASP is Open Web Application Standards project. There will be standards published by OWASP for mobile, for e-commerce projects. Like this, for everything, there will be OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities will be released every year. So for your project, which you are asking now, what you have to do is you have to look at the vulnerabilities from OWASP standards, and then you have to do your project. In this way, you can do it. There is a next question, SQL injection attack. Guys, we all know that what is SQL injection attack? Select star from. We are writing SQLs now. The same SQLs can be injected along with the special characters, and your data can be affected. This SQL injection attack is also listed as one of the vulnerabilities in WASP standards. As students, what you have to do is every year all types of WASP standards for mobile application or web application. See, as students, some of you will be interested in UI, right? Some of you will be interested in web application development. Some of us will be interested in database. Wherever your interest is, that you take care of that domain and you have to specialize in that, and all the vulnerabilities related to that has to be clearly identified by you during the development phase itself. That you can get it from your OWASP standards. See, worms are nothing but, it will be just, there is a question. I'm just responding to that question. What is the difference between Trojan and worm attack? Worms are nothing but it will be self-replicating code. In case if there is a code returned, which is a malicious code, that will just replicate and it will be occupying your memory space. Whereas Trojan means, what do you mean by Trojan? In olden days, when there was war between two kingdoms, as cyber security professionals, we all has to first know what is DMZ. What is DMZ? In some movies, you could have seen in Wagah border or India-Pakistan border, this side there will be one country's line, that side there will be another country's line, right? Whereas in between these, any two countries' borders, there will be some few feet area which is left over. That is called as DMZ or demilitarized zone in our normal case. The same thing when it is applicable to our cyber world, we have LANs, right? We all know we have LANs. Then we have our internet. But in between LAN and internet, we will be having a DMZ where we will do the routing. This is one concept. When you speak about Trojans, in olden days, when there is a war, there will be soldiers hidden inside some wooden horses and all, right? This is the exact analogy of Trojan. Here also, in our cyber security world also, we will be having a software application, which we will be thinking that that application is going to do some functionality only, but it will be deviating from its functionality and it will be doing the infectious or fraudulent manner for whatever the code is being written. It can be for any application. And next, there is a next question. Zero-day exploits. See, as students, you could have been participating in wonderfully in many bug bounties. I wish all of you should participate in bug bounties also, so that zero-day exploits discovery is only through tools. We all know that we have our dictionary attack tools, we have our penetration tools, we have our ethical hacking tools. All should, as students, you all could have been using Nessus and various other tools. There are so many free tools itself. Using those, you can find your zero-day exploits along with customized codes. Whenever you are into this, you should have your customized code. When you can write your customized code? When you know the existing system. When you can understand the existing vulnerabilities. See, real world example, maybe when sometime we all meet in person, I can tell, in a very big government department, when some results were announced, or let's consider that suppose your college is there. If your college results are coming and it is going to be displayed, let's consider that it is a autonomous institution. Your results are being published from your website. Before your results could be published, if somebody can see the result from the database, then there is an exploit, right? So that will be a zero-day exploit. This can be a real-world analogy for students like you. There is a question. What are the steps taken by our government to tackle 7-day loan app? When we are talking about loan apps, till around a year back, there were so many loan apps which were fraudulent apps through which everybody were exploited. There were a huge loss of money for the customers. But nowadays, all these loan apps are monitored and removed even from Play Store by government authorities. As students, you could have not heard about this. Every country has an organization called Computer Emergency Response Team. For each country, there will be a CERT. CERT will be the prime team which is responsible for all the incidents, which will take actions or alert all the corporates and the whole citizens, the banking industry, all verticals of the industry, all industry verticals are being alerted by certain always. In this fintech apps, removing the fintech apps from Play Store and all, our certain is playing very crucial role and wonderful role and taking down the apps. Please mention tools to work on cybersecurity concept, few research topics. Research topics, I'm in fact explaining the same thing to many other college students or lecturers also. Artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. See, we all know that AI is a buzzword or AI is going to replace anything and everything. In cybersecurity, AI research can be done in two methods. AI for cybersecurity. We have all cybersecurity tools which is implemented in any organization. Day in and day out, it is generating TBs of data are being generated by SIM tools, everything. All tools are generating all the data. These data can be applied artificial intelligence, and we can derive patterns. This is one thing which is an untouched portion. Academicians like you should definitely come into AI for cyber security. This is one portion. That is where we are using artificial intelligence for the cyber security data which is generated by all our tools. This is one area. There is another thing. Cyber security, maybe how we can put this, cyber security for AI. We all know that we have LLM models, so many models are there, AI modeling, so many things. Nowadays, every student, when you take, everything is an AI model. But how do you secure it? How cyber security has to be implemented to that artificial intelligence? This is a new area, which is untouched. In this area also, you guys should do research. These two areas. Apart from this, another untouched area is IoT cyber security. We all know there are so many IoT applications, IoTs embedded in each and every equipment nowadays. Your TV, all smart equipments, it has IoT applications now. Cyber security for IoT is also untouched area. You researchers, you have to concentrate and you have to take your students. Ma'am, how to know if our passwords or accounts, how to ensure? See, only method is to change your password often. Don't use any free tools, any free software, I mean. Be cyber aware, cyber smart. That is the only thing. We have to be shrewd enough and we should not believe anything or any links. Don't believe anything. That is the ground rule. But how it happens in practical life, all the hacks, all your cyber frauds happen only because of your greed. Greed, you mean this is not only related with money. Can I do this in a short time? Can I do this in some other manner? Can I get more money if I do this? What if I do this? What if I do this? Greed on knowledge also we can say. Can I take this tool freely, buy free and then download and then I can play around the tool. Like this and all our experts are doing. And greed is the only method. Whether, okay, there is a next question. Whether AI based, yes. See, in banking, there is a question whether any AI-based monitoring system is available for banking system to detect and stop fraud. Yes, it is available. We call that as EFRMS in banking system, Enterprise Fraud Management System, which is AI enabled. Based on the pattern of transactions itself, you can find out whether this is going to be a fraudulent transaction or not. Or whether it is a legitimate transaction or not, we can say. Suppose, just a crude example. All along, I used to access my internet banking from Chennai or mobile banking from Chennai. Till today morning, now it is 11:20. Morning 11:30. Till morning 10:30, I was using internet banking from Chennai. At 11 o'clock, I am using from USA. Is it possible? No. Then the system should automatically either stop it or it should ask for additional factor of authentication. Then only it has to be approved. Nowadays, many of you could have received phone calls from banks when you are using your cards with higher limit. Like this, there are so many. What I have told now is a very, very basic example. There are wonderful use cases with wonderful complex transactions, and it is detected by AI-based monitoring system. Is it possible to know the whereabouts of anonymous emails? Anonymous emails, no, we cannot find out. So what is the shortcut? Open only if you know the sender. open only if you know the sender, or there could be mail authentication if it is digitally signed. As IT professionals, we all know what is digital certificates, how CA triad works, everything we know. How the email itself can be digitally signed. Maybe this also you can give it as a project to some of your students. Digital signature on your email. If it is there, then we all know how to validate, how to check the validity of digital signature, public key and public key verification, like we do it for other applications. How we are verifying DSCs on documents, same way DSC verification on email also can be done using public key verification. Okay, I think we have discussed enough questions also. Professors, what I would request is you can,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
guys can explain your students about the importance of cyber forensics, because it is upcoming field. More than that, there are very less professionals. If any of your students require internship or training on cyber forensics and all, we can do. At YESPANCHI, our specialization is more than cyber security. In cyber forensics, we are specialized. We have architected cyber forensic laboratories for organizations and for law enforcement agencies, and we have deployed. What do you mean by cyber forensic lab? Suppose, what are the devices where cyber frauds can happen? 1 minute. I think maybe I'll stop sharing the document.
Yes, ma'am.
Document has been closed, no? Oh, I think the document is closed. What are the various assets we will be using? It could be mobile phone, it could be laptop, it could be your hard disk, or it could be your, from mobile phone, it could be your phone calls. We have so many types of forensics. For example, you have audio forensics. If some audio message you are receiving, whether that audio message is sent by that, spoken and sent by that person or not, or is it a fake? You have deep fake videos and audios, right? Whether it's a deep fake or original audio, that you can find out. Or it could be video forensics. What do you mean by video forensics? CCTV footages. Analysis of CCTV footages wherever the crime has happened. When any forensics can happen, after the crime happened, then whatever postmortem we do is called as forensics. Then you have hard disk forensics. You have hard disks or your RAM forensics, hard disk RAM, everything we can do forensics. You have your mobile phones, mobile phone forensics, your PC forensics. There are so many types of forensics. So this is an emerging field. There are very less cyber forensic professionals, but there is a huge need. Maybe for any project or internship or training also, we can work together in cyber forensic area. Because for cyber security nowadays, you have many teams or people.
Ma'am, can we set up lab? Can we set up forensic lab in our college, in our department? Is it possible?
You have set up, huh?
No, I'm asking it.
Yes, we can do.
Yes, okay.
Definitely. We
Very
can do.
informative session, ma'am.
You can let us know, our team can discuss with you, and
Okay.
we can deploy cyber forensic lab with some tools so that we can give problem statements there itself, and like a center of excellence also we can do it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time.
It's
Sorry,
over
but if there could have been students, interaction could have been much easier, and I could have enjoyed.
Yeah, a few students have sent questions.
Yes,
That's
yes,
what
yes.
I posted. Okay.
Any internship available for students? Yes.
Yes.
We give internships for students also. From many colleges, they have worked with us in
Okay,
internship also. There is a question.
Over
And there is another
to
question. 1 minute, Vijayanand. There is a
yes,
question I missed. Which encryption algorithm mainly used for banking system? Mostly it is customized, yes. The basic is we all know that RSA symmetric, asymmetric encryption. A mix of all these will be used by banks. And every bank, we all use our own algorithm. If it is a password alone, hashing of password is used. That is also first level will be hashing of password. After that, we all have our customized systems only because we have to protect. No?
okay. Thank you, ma'am. Over to Sweta Reddy, ma'am.
And there is a student, Nirali, here, he or she, I'm not sure. He has again another question also he has asked. Maybe through LinkedIn also you can connect to me, Nirali. If any doubts, I'll clarify through LinkedIn also. Okay, thank you guys.
Sweta, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. It's my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks for the insightful session. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Panchi, Managing Director of YESPANCHI Tech Private Limited, for our enlightening talk on CyberSmart. Your expertise and real-world insights have truly empowered us to be more vigilant and responsible in the digital space. The session was not only informative but also highly engaging and thought-provoking. So I sincerely extend a thank to institution and our managing directors for giving us the opportunity to conduct this valuable program. Your constant support and encouragement make us learning the expertise possible. So a warm thanks to the organizing team and faculty members for making this event a grand success. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks to our EC HOD sir for giving us this opportunity to have more insight on cyber forensics and cyber security. And thanks to CS HOD sir for this all this material setup, and Regin sir for his technical support. Thanks to everyone, and Inbamal ma'am for giving the welcome address, and Sweta Reddy ma'am for giving the vote of thanks. Thank you, ma'am. See you all again in another Tech Talk series.
Thank you. We'll discuss with students then later sometime.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.